Thursday, September 5th, edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's begin with a look about just before 5 o'clock this morning on the coast there in Beaufort, North Carolina. 73 degrees, the temperature there. Not a bad start to the day here on this Thursday morning. Yesterday, it was less muggy in many spots. Still pretty hot, though, especially toward the Sandhills and down into South Carolina. 95 in Columbia. Charleston hit 94, but 85 in Greensboro and Raleigh, 88 in Charlotte, 78 up in Boone yesterday. Currently, reading's pretty nice across a good chunk of the western and central Piedmont down into the upstate. 65 in Charlotte there, 66 degrees in Greensboro, 52, very pleasant up in the mountains in Boone. And our dew point temperatures across those areas I just mentioned are lower as well. And in places like Charlotte and Greensboro and Raleigh and the mountains and parts of the upstate, it's going to be another lower humidity type of day for today. Radar is quiet in many spots, but you kind of look off to the south here and down into parts of South Carolina. There's been some thunderstorms rumbling around, really around Florence and Dillon, those types of areas. Those are falling apart as we speak. Now, temperatures over the eastern part of the country, pretty easy to see that big push of cooler air that has rolled into most of the eastern parts of the country, mainly north of I-20. It's a pretty comfortable air in that region. And you go further to the north, and here comes the next shot of cooler air. Some 30s again on the board in parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, up into parts of the UP and Michigan. And that's the next charge of cooler and drier air that's working our way. And we will get that reinforcing surge of cool and dry air by tomorrow. That's going to set us up for some beautiful weather in most spots tomorrow and into the upcoming weekend as well. Good stuff ahead. All right, in the tropics, we have a tropical storm. And that is centered in the far northeastern parts of the Caribbean Sea, a little bit south of Puerto Rico. Pretty symmetrical looking system, some nice bursts of pretty deep convection there. This is the latest advisory on our latest tropical storm, which is Gabrielle, located only 40 miles south-southwest of a good chunk of Puerto Rico there, and especially the Ponce community listed there in the advisory. And northwest at 8-year movement, pressure pretty high, still at 1,008 millibars. Now, here goes Gabrielle off to the north, northeast, and then maybe eventually taking close skate to Bermuda, but this should stay well east of the United States. The modeling is in pretty good agreement that that will stay offshore from the United States, but Bermuda interests need to keep a watch on this system, and maybe the Canadian Maritimes as well. But the weekend for the Outer Banks, if you're headed that way, looks great. No problems whatsoever. All right, that is it for today. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.